Let's quickly get going to Geneva Motor Show. This is what we're gonna get. Mr. Mark Webber, buy this car.
Two of them, I want two of them.
It's your own fault. Good morning, Mr. Fancy Pants. Well, I'm actually running late. The bus is leaving in 2 minutes. So let's quickly get going to Geneva Motor Show. I missed the first bus, but luckily I'm on time for the last one. Are you excited? Are you excited? Whoa! Well, another good morning, comrades. I've gotten to the Ford stand in the meanwhile, and in comparison with yesterday, all the models are unveiled. We have the Fiesta ST here, Focus RS, and a lot of other Ford models. Non-performance, more performance, the Ford GT, the Le Mans winning car is over there. We will get right at it. But I'm, in the meanwhile, joined by Robert. Hello! So, let's start with the start of the show, Ford Fiesta ST, because as you know, we kind of want to get one. We truly do, because after us asking you, you said definitely get this one instead of Clio RS. So this is what we're gonna get. But, well, they released first of all the new one, the one that you see over here. And we also had a lot of complaints from you that you were discouraged because the car has now 3 cylinders instead of 4. But still 200 horsepower. We will get into detailed interview with the Ford engineer so he can convince us of getting one. But in the meanwhile, some personal opinions. So what do you think of the car?
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad looking, to be honest with you. I was a little concerned from the first pictures I saw, but seeing it in person, it actually has a nice appearance.
Yeah.
It might not go with the baby blue.
Yeah.
But
maybe matte black or something like that.
Yeah, but it's actually a really cool car. It looks really good. It looks sharp.
Yeah, let's have a look from the other angle. I really like the rims, by the way. Everyone said that they love the rims. I had a quick sit yesterday in it, and I really like the seating, especially since I always have to come back with our review of the 7 Series where we didn't like the seating. I really like the sitting position and the steering position of that one. Yeah, I think this is it as far as our first impressions from the outside. We of course need to drive the car, and we will let us be convinced by the Ford engineer. Let's have a look at some other models. The Focus RS, everyone also has been saying that we should get one of those, probably, at some point. Well, and we were also doubting whether that should be my kind of daily car-ish.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And it's not because we didn't like the car. The car is amazing, but everyone has said that I should be driving shit boxes. So, it's your own fault. Last year I went out with this one, which me on the Nordschleife where I was, or actually where Boosted Boris was instructing him. And well, make sure to check out that video because that was pretty fun. Now, this car, I don't think it requires any further introduction. The Ford GT, but a race spec version. To be precise, the one and only car that has won the Le Mans of 2016 that I was attending. You can probably look up one of the vlogs where, where I was at Le Mans and watching this car win, having epic battle after 50 years against Ferrari. It will be too long of a history lesson now to explain you everything. I think you should Google it for yourself, but it was, for real petrolhead, that was a really amazing thing to see and witness. And I also heard that, well, the casual Ford GT is going to be delivered pretty soon, but they also have released a track pack. But I don't see the track pack here, unfortunately, on the stand, because this is definitely something that I was looking for as well. But nevertheless, amazing car. What do you think of the Ford GT as, well,
super? Right here, I want to drive it.
Maybe we should get a racing license first, I guess. But at some point, maybe. But in general, as a supercar owner.
As a supercar owner, I think that this is a great car. I'd love to have one.
Okay, let's have a look at another manufacturers. Porsche is going to unveil the 991 Mark II GT3 today, so they have improved it by adding a manual gearbox, getting the engine from the previous GT3 RS. Well, they actually improved it, but it has 4-liter engine, 500 horsepower, so they really improved the GT3. They improved the Porsche, but you can also actually fuck up a Porsche, and for that, ask Mansory how to do it. I hope you didn't have any sharp objects next to you. You didn't have like the urge to poke out your eyes, because yeah.
I do.
You do? I mean, how? Why? Is there still a market for such a thing? I mean, in Russia back in the 90s, yes, when people suddenly had money and had no taste, yes, but And by the way, if you didn't know, this is a Panamera, or used to be. Terrible. So Aston Martin just showed us the prototype version of the new Valkyrie, the hypercar that they're gonna build together with Red Bull. At this point it looks prototype-ish, but it looks promising. Let's have a look what
I think the Max needs that to roll down version, so that's about all it's supposed to.
I think, yeah, it looks good. Yeah. So, you want that wing for the 570?
Two of them. I want two of them. One for the front, one for the back.
One for the front, one for the back.
Maybe we could put a third one on the roof.
Yeah, maybe. It does have a roof scoop already.
What do you think the roof scoop does?
It's scooping things. And now to the brand of which I am the biggest fanboy, Koenigsegg. And to this year's edition of Geneva Motor Show, they brought 3 models. The Regera, finished in candy red with exposed carbon fiber. Hello, how you doing? Okay, that was a bit awkward, got interrupted there, but I stopped by Koenigsegg to show you that they brought 3 models, but there'll be a separate episode with interview with Christian von Koenigsegg and me, not Boosted Boris like I did previous years. But yeah, 3 models, and maybe it's not enough.
But I don't know how to do it, so I figured I'd pull in. I know you're busy, I'm sorry. Thank you.
And some more are parked outside as well. A prototype. And the 1-to-1. Marvelous. This doesn't look like an Enzo to me, to be honest. And right across Koenigsegg there is of course Pagani, and this year's Geneva Motor Show edition they presented the Huayra Roadster, and I must say, damn, that thing is just, well, it's breathtaking, amazing. I freaking love it. The level of detail to this car, it's just crazy. You really need to have to see it in person, but the things that I can show you, the lines, the carbon fiber. I really like this feature that is first time on the Huayra Roadster. Of course, the active aerodynamics. Then the inside, and before we get to the inside, look at the mirrors. The mirror is supposed to represent women's eye. This is just amazing. The gearbox and the interior. Wow. And the level of detail under the hood is something definitely what every car geek, car nut gonna appreciate. Just have a look at all the carbon fiber, the titanium exhaust, those interesting painted coated springs. Great. Another funny detail that caught my and everyone else's attention is, or actually are, this €1 here and €1 here. And I've been told that Horatio Pagani himself did that this morning. I'm not sure if that's superstition or something like feng shui or feng shui-ish kind of thing, but nevertheless, if you find a picture on the internet of Huayra Roadster and Geneva Motor Show with those €1 coins on it, then you don't know why, but you know how it happened. And then I had a quick talk with that gentleman over there that Robert is talking to right now, and he told me that if a customer would like to have really track-oriented, track-only, non-street legal version of the Huayra, they can make it. So please, if any potential customers is watching this, please go for it. Go. I don't need to explain you the reason why, just because. So the mere mortals who cannot afford such a car can enjoy amazing lap time on the Nürburgring. Really cool. The only thing I don't like, not about this car, but I'm really waiting for like a really high performance track only oriented Pagani like you had with Zonda R. So no street legal, just pure for the track. And since a lot of other manufacturers like Lamborghini is getting close to the record, 6 minutes 47 with Zonda R. They need something like that to claim it again. But I think Koenigsegg is on their way as well to get that. And over there is Mr. Mark Webber. And this means that we are at the stand of Porsche, and the car that got us, the Nürburgring fans and Nürburgers, people who live and breathe Nürburgring, got the most excited. The new GT3 991 Mark II. The most changes are, well, it has 500 horsepower, but it gets interesting on the inside because you can order this car with the manual gearbox, because Porsche has finally listened to the fans, and now you have the option of getting manual gearbox. I don't know why they didn't choose to bring a manual gearbox version to Geneva, but I'm pretty sure lots of people, lots of fans are gonna get the manual version. And we actually have applied to buy this car. The thing is, we've been to Porsche, we asked them, hey, we want to buy this car, and they said it's, well, unfortunately, every one of the salespeople are booked out today and tomorrow, so we couldn't get an appointment, but we're gonna go to some nearest Porsche center to get one of those babies. There may or may not be a reason why we're drinking champagne backstage at Ferrari. Well, yeah, we're at the Ferrari stand, and there are a lot of journalists already gathering here because I believe in an hour they'll be presenting the A12 Superfast. They'll be taking the cover of this thing, taking the cover of that thing. This is as much as we can say about Ferrari. They had good food and Prosecco. And now we have arrived at, how should I describe it? The child of Nürburgring, probably. The SCG 003 Competizione, and the S, which stands for Stradale, the street version. And the level of detail is just, again, unmatched for what it is, for being a race car. Well, the interior, have a look for yourself. Also those gorgeous, the fuel level on the outside indicators. But the street version is far from being a street car, because again, look at the exhaust, ceramic coated, carbon fiber. We can only guess what the conversation is about. It's been a wonderful day, but all good things have come to an end. Don't worry, tomorrow is second day of press days, but Robert has to go back to Germany, so I'm saying bye-bye. I'm not saying goodbye to you because maybe some food shot or something, but I have to take the shuttle back to the hotel. Well, thanks a lot for today, and see you on the weekend. With more. And finally back to the hotel. I had a chance to go for dinner with Ford, but to be honest, I have so much content, so much footage that I need to edit, so I decided to stay in my room, so ordered something promised food shot. So Caesar salad with prawns and anchovies, dessert, some cheesecake, and over here, quite funny thing, the room service attendant who brought it here, well, I ordered for the main a chicken, and he said, well, you see it over there, show it to you as the final shot. He said, should I leave the chicken in the hot box? I'm like, hot box, salamandrin, what? And I'm like, this hot box. Yes, okay, I'll finish my salad first. You can leave it in the hot box then. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, today's content, and tomorrow, the second and the final day of Geneva Motor Show before I will be flying back to the Nürburgring, and a lot of cool updates are coming. But first, one more day with Geneva Motor Show, and for now, food. And as a side dish, green beans. Because if you have watched the vlog called Getting Artistic until the end, there was a caption saying, I didn't get my sides. And that was like already the second restaurant in 2 weeks' time. And those were in fact green beans. So although I would usually go for fries, I just had to make a statement here. And someone also commented that he wants or she wants to see me eating more vegetables this year. So there you have it.